The future depends on many things, but the main key is us. There are many problems that can stop us from surviving long enough, like poverty, the poor economy, the lack of innovation, or the lack of education. The problems are all related to each other because the lack of education can stop innovation, which also affects the economy, but the lack of education can lead to more problems as well. Innovation is the creation of new methods, ideas, or devices. Innovation is basically the introduction of something new. Since it also depends on us, our health can stand in the way of achieving the future. Since innovation can help us with our own problems, we can construct a new method to help ourselves. For example, we can stop the production of greenhouse gases that can pollute the world and produces heat that contributes to global warming. Another problem that we have is that we are running out of our valuable resource that we need to survive. We can create a new idea or method to help this problem be solved. Innovation can help us get rid of our problems and help us throughout our lives so we can actually have a future. The lack of education can stop the flow of innovation and it could probably make the problems that we even have worse. Since innovation depends on us as well, we need to stay healthy enough to keep education going in order to achieve it, meaning we have to keep everything balanced and in order. There are many innovative ideas we haven't fulfilled because we are always focused on one industry, which is technology. I agree that technology is great and helps us in many ways, and we also use technology almost every day. But there is one thing we need to focus on, which is health. Our health depends on if we can have a future or not. Most of us struggle with our own health problems and disorders like cancer and other things. Now we have to look at today's generation and fix what's wrong. Today's generation won't last as long as before because of obesity, disorders, and wrong decisions which usually lead to death. Today, most of our health problems are made by us, but sometimes it can happen naturally. Our natural problems we can control most of the time, like for example, cancer. We can try to prevent cancer, but we can't control it. We might be able to find possible or at least ways to prevent our own health problems, but it also depends on us whether or not we can fix our own problems we create that are accidental or not, because we control most of the things we do, and if we don't fix these problems, they will eventually lead to more problems or consequences. It's our decision to fix what is wrong, but since most of our problems are created by us, it means right now we aren't doing what is right. And now we are creating a lot more problems and making consequences happen. I think problems display an example of cause and effect. Problems are the cause and it breaks off into effects which are usually consequences or more problems to deal with. Order is another thing we need to focus on because we haven't kept order, because now we are in a recession and the economy is poor these days. Order is a big part of the future because it controls innovation, our problems, and a lot of other things. If we do keep order, we can actually have a future and everything will be balanced and it would be a lot easier for us. It would be easier because everything is in order and it would be easier to get what you need for your life. But order also depends on us and we control it as well. The future depends on innovation, us, our health, and many other things. Mainly it depends on us to control and keep things in order to have a future. If we have an actual future, We can keep continuing on what we will do, but it will be easier because everything is in order. Since everything is controlled and in order, there won't be problems about the economy, government, or our health. Innovation will be steady in the future, and the new products, methods, will help us in our lives without hopefully getting us lazy. The new ideas will hopefully be fulfilled as well.